What's going on, guys? GTA Guy here, and welcome to MLB The Show 21. I am so excited to bring this to you. We are going to be playing Road to the Show. I'm not going to play Diamond Dynasty because that's pretty much, it's not, as far as I know, it's not as predatory as Ultimate Team, but it's pretty much the show's Ultimate Team, so I'm not going to be playing that. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Road to the Show mode here on Xbox One. And I am so excited for this. I pre-ordered this game. I've had this game installed since like Thursday or Friday, and it's been killing me having to wait this long because I only pre-ordered the standard edition, so I couldn't play it at all early. So I'm so glad to finally do this. I already customized my character and everything off screen, so let's just get into this.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Have you been talking to any particular team, TJ? Just want to play ball for the club that wants you the most. Favorite you're paying your hopes on? It's one organization. I think it's the Orioles. Dodgers. I think. Hold on. They're my favorite team, and I don't know what division they're in. I think they're in the East. Hold on. Yeah. I give up. Which team? Nationals, baby. Just be ready to give it your best for whomever puts their trust in you. Right. I don't want to type your line. Good luck, son.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Yes!
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Club is intrigued by your potential as a two-way player, TJ. I'm game, but question is, do you have the settings how I set it? Because I've played with the meter. I actually played a game back when I was first able to play it back at midnight on when it came out. Because I don't know when this is uploaded. I'm gonna try to upload it the same day that I'm recording it, which is the same day that it came out. But we'll see. Anyway, I played a game with the meter. I couldn't even get to the first inning. I started simulating the thing because I was walking everyone. Everyone was either getting a hit or walking. I don't even think I had a single out before I started fast forwarding the defensive side. But in the final inning, I actually played the defensive side and I struck out the side. So I kind of have the hang of the meter, but I prefer just normal late. You choose your pitch, choose where you want to throw it, and then you throw it. You don't have to try to get it right, precisely right on a meter or whatever. But I'm game. I have it changed to the classic thing, but I don't know if this takes that into account or not. So you're still playing in the field. Somewhere in the infield for sure. Spot where you're thinking second base. I'll give you one game on the mound and a couple in the field, and then we'll touch base again.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Left bumper or right bumper. Press right bumper at the end of the list will create a new loadout. Your archetype item boosts your attributes and allows you to equip perks. Let's press A and view some more options. All of your archetype items are here. You see an item's compatible conditions and attributes here. Be sure to experiment with your loadout to see what works best on the field. So let's see. So with my fielding one, so you just the ones that have second base as a preferred position. You spark flow, speedster, slick fielding, spark plug. I cannot speak. Speedster, slick fielding. That's it. We could also do slugger, but that's not. Speedster gets at speeds and steal the most. Also bunt. Drag, but I think it's D1. And contact on left-handed pitchers. Spark flows contact on left and right-handed pitchers. Plate vision, power on left and right-handed pitchers. Ding. Okay, let's do the speedster on this one. You speed 3. pitcher only has painter. So let's go with that. Let's actually see if I can change the title. Who's that as the starting pitcher? Load out. Control and breathe. Really? Either filthy or cheese. I think I like filthy. We had the same thing for each of these. So this one will show velocity, just keep control. Did I say velocity? I meant velocity. Alright. That's supposed to be to a 62 overall, just like that. Oh no, I don't want that to be one out. Oh, you made it 58 overall when you're at. I'm a like 60 overall pitcher, but 58 overall fielder. Play.
A player receives the check-in from one of his
What is your
coaches.
pitch arsenal, TJ? Is it fastball, change up, curveball? No, let's just start that. Let's do that. Let me know if you had something else to show me, right? Classic stuff, son. Can't wait to see you work. I'm so happy this came out on Xbox this year. I knew the one thing I was giving up when I was on the Xbox was exclusives, PS4 exclusives, like MLB The Show. Especially because my PS3 is broken, so I can't play the MLB The Shows I had there. And coincidentally, when I get an Xbox, that's the first year that the show comes to Xbox. We're batting ninth, we're playing second base. So I have to the bump, but
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Harrisburg Senators and the Somerset Patriots. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brody Kerner gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate here is number 7. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
I try to pay attention.
From the belt, the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
I suck at timing
McLeod, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Of course, the first at-bat I have.
At the plate now is number 7. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
So next to hit is Jeremy De La Rosa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So stepping in is number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Holland on second. McLeod at first. 2 out in the inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And now in the box, number 7. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Anthony Volpe, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Mercer is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Senators rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Carson Teal claims the win out of the pen, his first, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Brody Kerner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That's it. Position second base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Harrisburg Senators and the Somerset Patriots. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Crook, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had it.
I forgot that.
Now into the box, number 7, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. De La Rosa leads off first with 1 away. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Bah! I was just early on that shit, but still carried out of here.
Ready to take his hacks again. Number 7 blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Why the fuck do I always cross the plate when I check swing?
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gomez is there, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with one of them being. Next, it'll be number 7. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. De La Rosa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
But one's all they get as the run scores. So next to bat will be Max McDowell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to bat, number 7. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit is number 7. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hit.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
14-8, the final score here. The Senators took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yohan Baez earns his first win of the season. Matt Crook allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We remind you to please drive home.
Yeah, he's like, pump fake the ball. I hit B, and he just pump fake the ball. Instead of fucking triggering the thing to throw it. Current series has ended. We have like 3 more games against him.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the
You're
team.
looking to maximize your development as a hitter. The batting cage is open on off days too. Do the no things. Your off days are your own, but every bit of extra time you can commit to developing your bat skills will make a difference. Give it a try.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, when you think back to, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double-A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double-A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure, I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was, defensively, offensively, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
Celtics versus Patriots. 3 games, 9 at-bats, 3 hits, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, 1 strikeout, a 333 average. Not bad for 3 games. Obviously, it could be better, but...
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Charlie Dyson gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 7. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out.
It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, number 7. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That was totally a strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in once again is number 7. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Patriots used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Albert Abreu earns his first win of the season. Greg Weissert wraps it up for the save, his first of the year.
They left 9 runners on base.
Which means we're going to be in the field the whole game instead of hitting like last game.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Somerset Patriots. We've got baseball on the show. Number 7 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Wilkerman Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first AA strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than AA ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Zach Zahner. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now a swinging bunt. Foul ball, strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And it's fouled away. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And a diving try and left, but he can't come up with it. And the throw in gets away from him. The throw's in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Max Burt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You gave me calling a clear strike a ball when I was hitting.
And he fouls this one off.
I love you all.
2-2. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So now here is Max McDowell as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 0-1 the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Wilkerman Garcia. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Anthony Volpe is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now, Zach Zahner as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs.
Count is 1-2 now. curveball. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. Fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Next to dig in, Trey Ambergy. He doubled his last time up.
Do not throw consecutive balls in the quarter now. Strike batter out while ahead of the count. Let's do this.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Standing in now, Antonio Cabello, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Wagner at second. Ambergy on at first with 2 down. Their count now at 2-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Into the box now, Max Burt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 9 men come to the plate, 4. So here is Max Mcdowell. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Anthony Volpe will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Wagner. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Zach Zahner, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2.
That just barely stayed in with Joe.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Tyro Estrada. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Too low, 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bouncer. Now another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Carson Teal takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. Somerset led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nick Nelson earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Finish off the series, then we'll finish off the episode.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Jackson Rutledge will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, here is number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here we go. Let him fly here. Let him fly.
From the stretch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
I advanced the runner.
Digging in will be number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man. Stepping up is number 7, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ambergy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Please let me have another at bat. God.
Next up, number 7. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. And this will be fouled away.
God. It's all on me.
The 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Too early anyway.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing.
How the fuck are all of my check swings going across the fucking thing? How?
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Harrisburg Senators used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Dakota Backus claims the win out of the pen his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Blizak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, support me on Patreon, links in the description, join my Discord, it's also in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.